Hi guys, hope you're all well, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're on the ground at Cleveland at the moment in not an Airbus and not a CRJ, but the recently released PMDG 737-700. Now, I was one of the lucky few that managed to pick it up literally just as it released before the servers died an almighty death. So I took the opportunity to do 2 sectors last night just to sort of get a feel for the aircraft, and well, I haven't gotten a feel for it properly just yet, but I reckon that'll come eventually. Right, we're on the ground at Cleveland. We're taking the United liveried 737-700 on a short hop to Dulles. Now both this and Dulles are new airports. We haven't actually flown into them on the channel yet, so new airports, new aircraft. Can't really complain about that. So, without any further, let's get into the cockpit and get ourselves set up. So, we've got the really cool older avionics suite. I think this is a Honeywell avionics suite. We'll just clear that warning. What we want to do now is, well, first of all, just set 22.8 in here, because we are on that sim, but it's like really early in the morning and it's Tuesday, so I highly doubt anyone in the US is going to be online. And what we can do is just go for a quick flow on the airhead. So fuel pumps will keep off for now. I don't want to turn the AP on just yet. Your damper we can flick on. That all looks fine. That all looks fine as well. Window heats, we want to turn those on real quick. Anti-ice we can leave off. Electric pumps we can turn on as well. We're cruising today at 350, so I just want to set... But no, we're cruising today at 370, my bad, so I just want to set that quickly before I forget. Air conditioning panel is fine as it is. Engine please, I might want to just turn off for now. So packs can stay on auto, isolation valve can stay on auto as well. What we can do quickly is, well, we've fueled up, so seatbelt sign can go on. We can go to our FMC quickly. Go to FS actions. Ah, okay, right. I need to enter my IRS position, so go to pause in it, and if I can remember what gate we're at, that'd be nice. That Charlie 22. Okay, so reference airport Kilo Charlie Lima Echo at gate Charlie 22, and that's apparently not in the database. So let's just try 22 on its own, which also isn't in the database. Nice to see something's going to change. So we'll just take the last position and copy it in, and let that do its thing. Okay, go to route, request our flight plan. Now you've got the, these are 2 sectors I did last night. I did a San Jose, San Diego, and then on to Las Vegas, but this is the flight plan we're interested in. We're interested in Cleveland to Dulles. We'll select that. Wait for a request to come through, and in the meantime we can put our flight number in. We're United 493. Let's put that in there. Okay, route uplink ready. We can press load. That should load it all in for us. And because it's a relatively short flight, yeah, it's a relatively short flight. No ATC online. So I'll just enter in our SID and our star and our approach as well. If I can look at the charts, that would be nice. Got the charts open on Navigraph on my left hand side again. So yeah, do bear with me if it just sounds a bit weird. Okay, so we can have a look at our route again, and go to departure and arrival again. So go to departure, selected 24 left. We're on the Kids 1 departure of the NUSMM transition. Execute that. And we can also tune our arrival in. So we'll do the ILS for runway 1 right, the Gibbs 4 arrival with the Morgantown transition, and since we are going to 1 right, where do we want to transition via? Probably transition the yeah, we'll probably just end up transitioning via Brook, just to be on the safe. No, via Charlie Sierra November, just to be on the safe side, and execute that. Go to our legs page, see if there's any discontinuities, which there aren't. So we can go back to our route page, just sort that all out. Okay, the other thing I want to do is go to FS Actions, go to Payload, because I know I've set the fuel, and we've got a 0 fuel weight today of 108 tons, 108,000 pounds rather, so we just pop that in. That is a bit, passenger wise that is a bit under what I was expecting, but that's alright. Go back, and go back again. Go to init ref, perf request. Just wait for all that to load in as well. And I'm using the, for my takeoff calculation, I'm using the VAS aircraft toolbox. Just loading our perf in it. Cost index today is 35, I don't know why it's just loaded that in as such. Reserves today are 5.3, so we'll enter that in as well. 0 fuel weight looks fine. We're not cruising at flight level 410. No, we're cruising at flight level 370. Don't know what on earth happened there, but we're cruising today at flight level 370. Transition altitude, all fine. That looks fine. Okay, so unable to 80 knots at Jimby. Okay, cool. We'll just sort that out if it ends up being an issue. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. What we can do is quickly go to our legs page, enter route data, request the winds. And in the meantime, actually, we can turn the APU on. So, turn the left aft pump on. Just wait for that to pressurise. And then flick the APU to start. That should hopefully end up flicking itself on. So, just check if that's armed as well, that's fine. We'll set our landing altitude at $, as well. The threshold is at around... so it should be around 312 feet. So we'll just set... I'll just set 300 in there. Right, hopefully that didn't show up. But yeah, okay. But the APU is starting up now, and yeah, go back to the FMC quickly. Cruise wind uplink ready, load that in, and execute. What we can do as well is go to our descent and request a descent winds. Keep flicking between this and our FMC. Okay, so APU generator is online. We can flick that on. And we can turn the APU bleed on. Kill the ground power. And go back to our FMC. Load the winds. And execute that. There we go. Okay. That looks fine. That all looks fine. It just keeps on having to tell us that I can't do that. Okay. what we will do is just go to our takeoff page. We're taking off flaps 5, paste our CG in, taking off 24 left. Winds today, or wind at the moment, is, if I can just check quickly. Ah, okay, I'm not connected to Pacsim apparently. That's nice. Of course I've got to do something. Right, what is my SALCAL code? Because I need to type that in as well. Charlie Hotel Bravo Juliet. I knew I forgot to do something, and it's the most important thing, so there you go, let's hook ourselves up. Okay, so just get Cleveland's METAR quickly. Our winds are 1709 still, so just type that in, 1709, and according to VAS, we can derate 1 and flex to 33. We'll just enter 33 into our select temp. Go to N1 limit, we'll do derate 1, just keep climb as it is. You know what, derate 1, climb 1, why not? And what we can do is just enter our V speeds in, just make sure that matches, so it's close enough. Just enter that in. That's all good. Just keep that on this page for now, and that can go to, well, that can go to FMC, and then legs. We know what, go to FS actions, ground services. If I can sort of get to it, that'd be nice. Ground services, you can release the ground power unit, and yeah, just a second, I have got a phone call. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to help out with some shopping, and what on earth is going on there? Oh, interesting. Okay, so we've got our APU running. Everything else appears to be set up, as far as I'm aware anyway, so what we can do is we can request pushback. Start our parking brakes first though. Have I removed the chocks? Oh, that's one thing I haven't done. I haven't removed the chocks. Okay, so go to the other FMC. Ground services, remove the chocks. There we go. I'll just pop that onto legs. No, FMC, then legs. Okay. What we can do is turn our beacon light on. There we go.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed.
Just let Toolbar Pushback do its thing.
And all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
What we can do as well in the meantime is... Oh, no, not that. What we can do in the meantime is find a correct
We're cleared for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Release the parking brake, turn
parking
the fuel
brakes
pump
are
on.
released.
Got no fuel in the sense, so keep that off.
You can start the engines in sequence.
Yeah, we'll start in the sequence.
We'll just turn that to right because I used the left-hand side one last time. So, what we can do as well is get rid of that yoke. Start our block timer, if I can find a click spot for it. There we go. And turn the packs off and start engine number 2. What we can do is we'll just keep an eye out on our systems. N2 is rising and at around 20%, which is now got fuel in. There we go. Don't know if it's this airport, but the stutters are very real. Why is my auto brake on 2? Also, I thought I didn't turn my textures resolution down, so enjoy my very weird settings. Yeah. Just carry on. And once that flicks back in...
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Which
Parking
it looks
brake
like it
set.
has.
Lowering aircraft.
Start engine number 1. Same procedure as last time.
Ground. You may disconnect.
Okay, sir. Clear to disconnect. Pin has been removed. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
And we can introduce fuel. I wonder if we've got like a flight control window here, or at least on this variant, because it's not one that every airline got. Turn the auto brakes to RTO as well, and looks like we don't, so just keep it at that. The other thing we can do as well is flight directors on, if I can find a quick spot, and on the auto throttle. So on the auto throttle, flight director on there, flight director on there. If I can find the click spots, that'd be superb. That is the wrong click spot. Arm VNAV, arm LNAV. And that looks like a successful start on both engines. And my rudder is balked again. This really isn't my morning. Honestly. Right. Flight control surfaces. I don't know why it just keeps on doing that. Just keeps on, like, beefing up the dead zone, like, massively. I'm glad I checked that, though. Right. Full right, full left, neutral, and that's pretty correct, pretty much. So what I will do now as well is set our flaps to 5. That's 3 notches down, and our trim for takeoff today is about 5.3. So that looks about fine. So, without any further ado, turn our engine bleeds on. Packs back to auto. APU bleed off. Flick over to gens 1 and 2. Turn our APU off. And set our taxi light. If I can find a click spot for that as well. Yeah, we seem to have a very fun click spot finding exercise today. Okay, that all looks fine. Parking brake off. Let's boo-boo. Just give it some power. So what we want to do here is we want to sort of carry on straight, or rather just make that first right. Yeah, I definitely reckon this is the scenery. It's a massive shame, but just keep ourselves moving. That's the other thing I forgot to do. We forgot to set the altimeter, didn't I? Now it's suddenly performing better. I think it was just that terminal building back there. don't want to be going too quickly. Right, is there a way of getting off the apron and onto the main taxiway? It's the master taxiing going on here. Right, what I want to do as well, because we're in the US, is set the transponder to mode Charlie. Right, okay, so it looks like you literally just cruise off the apron. And we'll do a full length takeoff on 24 left, which is that runway over there. Oh yes, nice of some taxiway edge lights to just load in the middle of a taxiway. Runway heading here is 238, so I'll just set that in the heading bug quickly as well. Hindsight, I should have scrolled the other way. Oh well. Okay. So, just do it before takeoff flow. So, engine start switches to continuous. Just slow down a bit and just give a little chime into the cabin. Turn our TCAS on. And turn offs can go on. I'll look at traffic, there's no one else here, so I can go to strobe, landing lights can go on. And I believe that's everything, so let's make a turn onto the runway. Runway 24 left confirmed and identified. Oh yeah, it is definitely buildings. It's a shame. Okay. So, with that, start the clock, if I can find it. Okay. So, start the clock. Answer throttles to about 50. Wait for that to stabilise, and toga. Let's point our yoke down a bit. And here we go. Airspeed alive.
V1. Rotate.
Very quick takeoff run.
Positive ready to climb.
Very dodgy crosswind for us to deal with as well. Right, that is trimmed to perfection. We can close down a tiny bit. Already at acceleration, that's just crazy. Right, so what we can do is sort of cheat our way out here. Turn the autopilot on. Just let LNAV and VNAV do its thing. And there we go. That was a very bouncy departure out of Cleveland. We bring the flaps to 1 as well in the meantime. Oh, look at that. Very nice. And we can bring the flaps up all the way. Disarm the auto brakes, and what we can do as well is go through our takeoff flows. So that can go to off, those can go to off. We'll retract our retractable landing lights and keep the normal landing lights out for now. Cabin is pressurising, which is all good. Turn off lights and taxi lights can go off as well. And with that, we'll just do level change. And just ignore the VNAV restrictions for now. But we sort of need to be at that next waypoint at or below 6,000, so I thought, nah, forget it. That's another thing I forgot to do. Didn't realise the TCAS is off by default on this. Turn the TCAS on both sides. Don't want to extend that too far. That we can bring in as well. Okay. So what we may as well do as well is just set standard. Thing is, there's no ATC, and well, we've got the free reigns all the way until cruise at 370. Can I just say as well, my god, that sounds beautiful. Just everything about this is gorgeous. Just look at that. Right, this is definitely screenshot time. Back to the cockpit now. So we've already gone way over 10,000, so landing lights off. Seatbelt sign can go off as well. And with that, concludes our departure out of Cleveland. Again, it's a very short hop over to Dulles, so I will see you hopefully for the arrival. Welcome back, and yeah, we're just on the Flux 4 arrival into Dulles. So we're descending quite nicely already. I've already set the local altimeter setting ready for our arrival. Course is set in and ILS frequency is set in as well. So we're doing the runway 1 right ILS. Shouldn't be too complex an approach. It's just your run-of-the-mill ILS. So yeah, this should be all well and good. So what I think I might do is I'll, given there's no traffic, I'll probably just end up giving us a cheeky direct somewhere, probably to sort of the initial fix for the ILS. Just over there. So drag required apparently. Okay. What I'll do is I'll bring the speed brakes out a bit if I can find the click spot. That would be great. Just keep bringing them up. There we go. There we go. And what I'm going to do is bring them back in. Okay, so what I will, you know what, I will do exactly that. Give us a cheeky direct to next waypoint and execute. We want to be there at or above 3000. What I'll end up doing is I will just reduce that to 3000 and let us descend. And I'll just level change our way down as well, just keep it at 250. Don't want to descend that quickly though, so you know what, vertical speed. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Okay. Just keep it at that, and then we should hopefully end up turning onto the localizer. So the airport should be over there somewhere, but there's a bit of a mist. You can't really see it that well. It doesn't help that there's a fat pillar in the way as well. But nevertheless, we should be seeing it at some point eventually. And we shouldn't... oh well, we will be there soon hopefully. Just sync the heading bug again. It's very very good practice. And once we start making that base turn, I'll get us configured for the approach. One thing I can do as well is turn landing lights on. I completely forgot about that. Turn off some taxi lights. We'll keep off as well for now, for the time being rather. Engine start switches we can keep as they are. Yeah, just making sure we don't fly into these mountains here. But we should be all right. We can decrease our rate of descent as well. It's starting to get a bit choppy here, so just give you a tennis little call. But we're not too far off landing. Yeah, yesterday I flew with the oh, what's that avionics suit? I flew with the Rockwell Collins MCP. This time I'm flying with the Honeywell MCP, and yeah, it's really cool how PMDG have actually modelled both and all the quirks associated with both. So yeah, we'll just use VS mode to descend us for the time being. Yeah, if we hit 3000 a bit earlier, I think we'll sort of start configuring us and slowing us down. Just do a quick sweep of the overhead. Just make sure that's all fine. That's all good. So no lights usually means it's all good. APU bleed I'll just keep off as well, just given our APU isn't running. Probe heats, that's what I forgot to turn on. Oh, that's I suppose they're also probe heats, but it's good practice to just turn them on anyway. That all looks fine. That all looks fine. There's meant to be an EFB here, although will be soon. So we should be near enough directly at BMV Airport now. I'm just attempting to keep an eye out for it, but I can't actually see it. Okay, can we just take a second to appreciate that wing flex? That is just beautiful. Man's just out here jiggling. That is gorgeous. So should get an altitude alert at some point. What we can do is slow ourselves down to about 210 knots. With that we can bring the flaps up to 5. Almost at 3000, so that's all well and good. Runway heading is 011, so I'll just sync that in. Do our sort of before landing flow, so tractable landing lights can go down as well. Zoom our map in, zoom that side in as well.
2500.
Rad out doing its thing. Flaps 10. Just to give us that little bit of extra lift at low speeds. Start ourselves down to 200 as well, just so we don't get all manner of overspeed warnings. Okay, one thing we can do as well is go to our sort of approach in it. We'll land flaps 30 today, why not? And that all looks well and good. So we'll stay at 3000 for now. There's no obligation for us to descend just yet. We'll just stay at 3000 until Mosby, and then we'll begin to descend. Oh, here's the left turn. It's a nice haze coming down into Villas this morning. Weather certainly looks nicer here than it does in the UK. Do a little drone shot as well. That just looks so gorgeous. Honestly. Just, it's beautiful. It was so worth the wait. Yeah, I'll take another screenshot. stay at around 190 for now. Another thing I love about 7.3s is just the sort of I can't describe it, but it's a really cool noise that the trim wheel makes. It's just so satisfying. Keep it like that, actually, that's not too bad. Must be at or above 3,000 as well. You know what? Let's have a look at a wing view as well, not outside, but look at the little look at the little sort of markings on the leading edge as well. You know, sort of wear and tear on the leading edge. That is really nice. I swear, like 2/3 of these are wing views. It's crazy. See the wings sort of flexing and jiggling about as well, which is really cool. Right, we've already got a glide slope, which is incredible. Just keep ourselves at 190 for now. No HUD in this one, which is not too bad. It's not too big an issue. What we can do as well is just flick these to continuous before I end up forgetting. So at some point we should end up getting a localizer. So what I'll end up doing is I'll arm that and see a little white diamond coming in just for us to have armed at. Missed approach altitude is 3,000, so we just keep that set on our MCP. You know what? I'll just arm approach mode as well at this point. So why not? I have a feeling I descended a bit too early here, but oh well. It's not too bad. We can just enjoy the views of probably West Virginia or Virginia or Maryland. No, this would be West Virginia technically, won't it? Unless it's like that weird jutty out bit of Maryland. The United States, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, okay, so this has got ETOPS, okay, fair enough. That's a nice touch. Qualified for extended over water operations. Oh, what a beautiful day to go flying. And I see lights. That's probably dollars. Okay, cool, so we have the airfield in sight. We have approach mode armed. We have our engine start switches set to continuous. What we can do as well is just turn the turn offs on as well, just again before I forget. And there's an airport down there as well. I don't know what it is, probably some little regional airport. In any case, we are flying over this airport to get to the big one over there. What we can do as well is arm the speed brakes, so just click it, get a little light saying your speed brakes are armed. Just making sure everything still looks fine. And at some point now we should start turning towards the localizer for runway 1 right. You know what, I kind of don't mind that we descended a bit early. The sounds just... I don't know, the sounds are just so nice. Yeah, I think PMDG have struck it out of the ballpark with this one. This is really nice. The real question is my landing going to be as nice? Right, 14 miles away from the threshold. And any second now we should start to intercept the localizer, or the localizer will start to come alive. Okay, and incoming left turn right about now. There we go. Quick view over suburbia down below. There we go, there's the localizer. And we'll begin a slow but steady descent. So it's down to 180 as well. Radar is back. Again, just very shallow descent in anticipation for us intercepting the glide slope. Airport's over there. There's a runway. And we'll just keep it going like this for now. And as I said, glide slope should be coming in any second now. What we can begin to do is we can begin to configure ourselves for landing. We're about 10.5 miles out, so gear down, laps 15. Giving us a nice bit of drag. You know what? Yeah, I got that. Shame it's a bit overexposed, but that'll do. Yeah. Most of my videos are literally just screenshot hunting for thumbnails. Right. So ourselves down to 160. What's the flap extension speed for flaps? Flaps 25, 170 knots. So let's keep ourselves going down, nice and steady. Hit the outer marker. Okay, so what we can do is just go for a quick flow. So I've set my missed approach altitude. Engine mode selectors both continuous, turn offs on, landing lights all on. Packs are alright. Approach reference, VREF 126, so I'll just land at 131. Just for the sake of correction. And we're about speed check, flaps 30. And that's us fully configured for landing. Engage your second autopilot. There's 4 DME. Disarm the auto throttle. Slow us down. There we go. My aircraft. Don't want to dip too far below the glide slope.
Approaching minimums.
Let's keep us going. There we go. 2 whites on a pappy again.
Minimums.
Middle marker. Continue. A bit high again.
100.
There's the inner marker.
50. 40.
Light slope.
20. 10.
Hold the flat. Reverse is out. Now we're in the US, we can go for a bit more than just idle. Take over manual braking at 80 knots. Stow reverses. That wasn't so bad. Don't know why we got a glide slope warning, but beyond me. Disarm the auto brakes. And welcome to Dulles. We'll vacate, get ourselves cleaned up once we've vacated. This is actually near enough where I wanted to vacate, so it's not too bad. Landing lights all off, taxi lights on, turn-offs can stay on. And what we can do is turn our engine start switches off. Anti-collision, the position light, sorry, to just to steady. Fire up the APU. Turn the bleed on as well. And that looks all fine. So, bring our flaps all the way up. And with that we can just taxi to gate. So I wanted this concourse give or take anyway. So again, this is pretty much perfect for us. Turn-offs can go off now as well. There we go. Hey, look at those cool like shuttle things they have at Dulles. Very nice. About the shortest taxi we've had to the apron on this channel other than at DCA. But we'll take one of these stands on the left hand side. Here we've got a landing altitude warning for some reason. Turn the terrain radar off as well. TCAS can go off too. And transponder can go to XPNDR. Nice master caution. I don't know why you got a master caution given I have set my landing altitude. APU should be running as well. We'll just flick that over once we've parked up. It was my first time in a FlightBeam Dulles, and it is actually quite nice. If not, we'll take this one over here. So I'm lazy. Okay, taxi light can go off as well. Is there a 737 marking here? I hope so. Looks like there's a 737 marking there. bit off centre, but it's not too bad. Just move ourselves forward a bit. And there we go. Parking brakes on. And can do is click over to the APU generator. APU bleed is doing its thing. And we can turn our Pro piece off. If I can find a click spot for you, that would be nice. Okay, Pro piece off. Back to the control panel. And cut the fuel. Cut the fuel, cut the block timer, and that is us. So, go to the overhead quickly, seatbelt sign off, if I can find it, there we go. Seatbelt sign off, and go to menu, FS actions, ground services, pop the chocks on, press the GPU, shut the parking brake off, and you can call the jetway. Now, if the jetway will head over to us is another matter. Oh, don't tell me he's going to try doing the you gotta be kidding me. Right, never mind. Looks like you're deboarding via stairs tonight, lads. Anyway, stairs. Stairs, 1 left, 2 left. And with that, we have made it to Dulles. Thank you very much for watching. I can only hope the stairs actually arrive. But also, before I say that, turn some of our lights off as well. Ground power is available, so we can flick over to that. Shut the APU off. Turn our bleeds off as well. Okay, with that, there's 1 set of stairs. There's another set of stairs. Okay, the doors do open automatically, that's fair enough. Okay, I've phased through building. Well done, Omar. Okay, showcase view again. And with that, thank you very much for watching. I'm very happy to have finally been able to show off this this fantastic airliner to you guys. I've been waiting for it just as long as you have. But, nevertheless, I am, well, I'm overjoyed to share this with you. And I hope sincerely that you've enjoyed it as much as I have. And yeah, I'll see you around for hopefully the next flight in the PMDG 737. Take care, and goodbye.